afternoon, folks.
Good afternoon.
Excuse me. So it's afternoon because we're on a site today, and we checked in, and set the bus up, had showers, and then come back out. So we're still in Penzance, well the bus is, and we are now in
Motorhome.
Motorhome.
That's how it's pronounced.
That's how it's pronounced.
That's how I think it's pronounced. Yeah, so we got on site about 11:15. Check-in time were officially 12 o'clock, but they got a bit of an holding area. So we were around like 11:15 anyway. We managed to get in. So we set up a couple of nice hot showers.
They're very flexible if you're early.
Yeah, they've got a bit of an holding area.
They have a holding area where you can sit and wait.
Yeah, so Ponsonday, I think the site's called, just off the A30, so it's in a great spot. We'll do a bit of a vlog before we leave it. We're on for
very
a
close
couple
to town, isn't it?
Perfect.
There's a
right on the A30.
massive, huge Tesco's next door.
Right next door, yeah.
A bit further along there's a huge Sainsbury's. So
yeah, and a Morrison's.
And a Morrison's, there's everything you need.
So it is a great spot. It's all grass though.
Right next to the sea.
Yeah.
Cross over the road to the sea, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's train stations handy if you're here for a few days and you want to get used to public transport as well.
Also, as soon as you cross over the road, you're on the coastal path to stmichaelsmount then.
Yeah. Or Mouse Hill. Mouse Hill the other side, which we plan to do tomorrow. Weather permitting, it just took a bit of a turn for the work
It
today.
does. Well,
It's
everybody
still
says it's
warm,
going to
isn't
be really nice tomorrow,
Yeah.
the next 2 days, but today,
It's quite warm, it's 18 degrees. We got coats, we just put a coat back on because we just got a bit of a shower, didn't we?
it's one of them though, you put your coat on, then
Oh.
you're boiling. It's
Ridiculous.
very humid weather.
It is.
Anyway, we're at St Michael's Mount. The tide's in, so we can't get on the causeway at the minute. But you can get on the little boat across, it's £2.50 each. But
Which isn't too bad, I don't think.
the price to go into St Michael's Mount is not cheap. So we've just been pricing the tickets up. So for us to do the island and the castle,
Yeah, the gardens and the castle.
will be £52.
52 pence.
So,
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. So family ticket was £37 for the castle, wasn't
Yeah.
it? And 27 something for the
Yeah.
guy. It worked out at just under £60
Yeah, it was just
didn't it,
over
for
60
family.
quid, yeah.
That's for family of 4, 2 adults, 2 kids, £60.
Yeah. So it isn't cheap, is it?
And it is stunning, it's beautiful, the castle's awesome from what we can see of it.
Yeah.
But I know I keep saying this, but I just feel sorry for families. I think it's awful. That,
What of a choice, haven't they?
I
They
know.
go like we do. It's I don't know, families might want to go in, kids might say, oh, can we go in there, can we go in there? So they don't realise that.
I know they're on their holidays and everybody has a holiday spend, but they're also on the holiday budget, aren't they?
Well, if it's within the budget, they might say, well, we could, So anyway, so we can't make a mind up if we want to go in. So we'll flip you around and see where you can get.
And we're going to go along the causeway. We're going to walk along the causeway once the tide goes out.
Yeah.
We'll also show you around this village. It looks nice.
It does look quite nice.
So there you have it, folks. I will try and enhance it. As you all know, I'm still learning how to do these vlogs, but across there's a little harbour on the island, and there's a tiny little village, which I think I said yesterday is approximately 36-ish people live there.
Yeah.
Most of them work on the island for the National Trust.
Yeah, we can't see many chimney pots, can we?
No.
Well, I don't think there's anything at the other side, so I think what we can see here is it.
So I think most of them work for the National Trust, looking after the grounds and the castle and things. But they are families, and as I said yesterday, if you come along on a Saturday, the island is closed. You cannot get on the island on a Saturday. To give them some peace and a day off, which is fair play.
So I don't know if you can pick it up, but there's people at the end of the walkway there.
The causeway, yeah.
Causeway, and you can just see under the water where the causeway goes, can't you?
We'll take you across with us after when
Yeah.
we go. We are going to go across, aren't we?
Definitely. So that's where you walk across, but it's still under water. I don't know how deep it is, but there is a few people braving it. And just to the right, there's like a little rock there where we can see people going on. So that's where you go up there, you pay your money, you go over that rock, you drop down the other side, and you get into boats that take you across to that harbour just over there, and then you're in. So if you go on the boat, I'm assuming it's 250 per adult, which isn't bad.
It's not bad.
No, that's alright, we can live with that.
They'll be panicking now because tide's going out. They're like, get them up boats, quick, quick, before they start walking
can
across.
rinse them of some more cash.
You can see across there, some are paddling across.
Yeah,
they took
so
their
they
shoes
are.
and socks off and they're paddling across. But
So I don't know if you can just go across on the boat and just have a walk around that harbour and come back without getting a ticket, but I don't think you can. I think you've got to get at least a garden ticket
yeah, there's
when
an
you get on the
information
boat,
point there.
yeah, which we'll get down to after.
Yeah.
But if you just want to do the garden, it's 11 quid each for adults. So.
And as you know, we don't like paying to go in places, but I've wanted to come here that long, I'm going to have to suck it and see today, I think. That's where it starts, where we walked in from Penzance. This looks a lovely bar restaurant here, Go Dolphin.
Yeah, so it backs out
Onto the causeway.
onto the causeway,
Would
so
it-
it'll be
might-
nice to sit
yeah,
out
we've got to
there
say.
in good weather.
In good weather.
We're just getting another little bit of a shower now.
This summer's turned into a right wash out, hasn't it?
Bloody nice.
Started off lovely in June. As you see out there, it goes right through to patio at the front there. It'll be beautiful.
There's still quite a few people milling around despite
There
the gloomy weather.
Originally, we were looking at a site here to stay on. We told you this, that we couldn't get on till 2 o'clock and all that. But the site said it had lovely views, distant views of
The sea.
St Michaelsmount.
Yeah.
And I did joke at the time and said distant view must be an estate agent's view. Well, it must be because we still haven't seen this site and
No,
we've
we
walked
haven't,
all over everywhere. It must be tucked away in a hillside
I
somewhere.
can't remember the name of it now, but
I can't either.
if we see it,
We will show you.
yeah. Don't even think about it.
King's Arms. We didn't have any yesterday,
No,
did
we
we?
didn't. So,
I had a totally dry day yesterday.
good.
I was feeling a bit dodgy when I saw.
12, 18 months, is
I
it?
think it. Sure. First one on this trip, I think.
Green Doctor there's got a parking ticket.
Drain Doctor's not going to be happy.
I'm gonna be happy. We'll probably just add it to the bill if he's on a job.
Probably on
won't
holiday and thinks because he's got Drain Doctor on, he'll get away with
we?
it.
Yeah.
So I've been saying on this trip that there's a lot of rugby clubs that seem to be opening up the car parks for motorhomes.
Yeah, we've seen a few, haven't we?
We've seen a few on this trip. They're not on park for night, so odd one are.
Yeah.
So then I got to thinking, all these churches that are struggling for money, they've all got big, massive car parks. Yeah.
Some of you think you get a few motorhomes on there, don't you?
So they could start earning some cash, couldn't
10
they?
quid, ain't it?
Yeah. 10 quid a motorhome.
4 or 5 a night.
Especially in Cornwall, they make a fortune, won't they?
Oh, that, doesn't it?
I suppose they'd have campsite owners complaining then, wouldn't they? So we walked right through the village. The village is down there. We're on some sort of like viewing point at the minute. You can see the tide still hasn't gone right out. Maybe we might have to have the boat, Alan. Well, folks, what a difference an hour makes.
It's that, isn't it? Yeah.
Look at that causeway
You can actually see the
now.
path now, the causeway, can't you?
Yeah.
So it's full of people now, just walking to and from. So we'll be doing that
The little
shortly.
ferries have stopped now. They're not making any cash now, are they?
Well, they've had a good run, haven't they?
They have had a good run today.
They've had a good run.
So whether all these people pay or whether they just go for a walk on the causeway, I don't know. But there is an information point down there. We're just walking back into Morazion now. This is the old town hall and the old town hall clock. I don't know whether it's still a town hall. It says Motorhome Town Council, so it could still be.
I'm not sure it's
Probably still
still
is.
up and running, I think.
Oh, this used to be the bank bit, apparently. Very old building.
It is.
As you can see, it's a very old building. So it looks like part of it was a bank, part of it was the town hall.
1595 the date is on there,
Wow.
the plaque on the wall, so quite howdies, ain't
It
it?
is, yeah. £15.95.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be favourite pub for a drink.
I think it is. King's Arms there,
It's
so
quite nice. That's outside there, watching life go by.
we haven't been in a pub for 2 days, so
2 days.
I feel one coming on.
We'll just have a look at these little shops here and
We
then
will.
we'll have some lunch. This is mental down here. So we're now on the beach, ready to go across the causeway. I cannot believe how many people are here. It's mental.
A little tanker just gone across there.
Yeah,
so
there's a little
it's,
gas tanker gone across, so you can get vehicles to and from without having to sail to it. So the path must be a little bit wider than we think. We'll just have a look at this again. So everything's online, available online. So maybe when we get to the end, we can have one last chance to decide what to do.
yeah. So as we were saying, £15 each
For the castle,
for the castle, £11 each
for the
for the
garden.
garden.
But if you want to do both,
That's a bit less.
it's 26 quid for both.
Oh, it's
That's each.
yeah,
So £52 each. £52 for two of us.
£52, yeah.
And the family ticket is £66 for both.
Bit steep, in my opinion.
So this where all the kids and everything are climbing on the rock. That's where you go up the steps and then back down the steps up the other side to get on the ferry. Which obviously is not needed now because the causeway is open. And as you can see, this is said causeway. So I don't think we're going to video all the way along because it's mental, isn't it?
It's
Smells a bit, doesn't it?
quite busy. It's a bit pongy as well.
Yeah,
so
it
you
stinks.
can tell the tide's just gone out.
Yeah.
So,
It's very slippy as well, so I'm
yeah,
going
so
to leave
we
you here,
can't-
folks, because I
yeah,
don't
we
want another
can't
broken
concentrate.
ankle.
No, we don't.
So we did it, folks, just in time, 2 minutes before they stopped entrance. We paid to get in.
Yeah, so even though it closes at 5, that's it's 20 to 4 now.
So we're the last people to get
So,
tickets.
Yeah, unless you have pre-book tickets,
Yeah.
then you've got to be after 5. So,
Gotta be off.
so we got the garden tickets, didn't we?
Yeah. So to be fair, they have every night to themselves if they live on this island, don't they? On all day Saturday. Because everybody has to be off the island by 5 o'clock. So, not often, as you know, that we pay to do anything, but we haven't heard about this, and we decided it's not something we'll do again, so probably won't come back here again. So, and if we did, I don't know, we might do. Penzance has been a good park up, hasn't it?
Of course it has, and you know, it's on a route,
Yeah.
if you will. So,
So that's the causeway across. Ah, no, on the island.
yeah, I'll take a view still.
So there's a little cafe here on the island. I bet they have some good get-togethers, you know, this 36 people that live here. Once everybody's gone home. Oh, could you imagine though? There'll be no secrets, will there? So basically we paid 11 quid each just to walk around this garden, I think.
Yeah, I think we can just walk around the perimeter
Yeah.
of the island, and
But we're on. So that's the main thing. We're on the island.
we can come across at 9 AM.
But you'd have to get on the boat then, which I've just seen has gone up since the website. It's $2.80 per person.
Give over!
No. And I presume that's only one way.
Oh, obviously.
So it'll be $2.80 back, and also on top of your 56 quid
Yeah,
to do everything. If you want the boat as well,
yeah.
give another £10, whatever.
They're having your pants down, aren't they, really?
Yeah.
But,
It's beautiful. Wow. It's stunning. I think to do everything, you need to be here early, don't you?
Well,
If
you would,
you're going to walk around that huge castle.
yeah. So, you know, you probably There's probably about 3 hours on.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you, if you were gonna...
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
See your garden tickets quickly, please.
There you go.
All right. At the bottom, yep.
Thank
Perfect.
you.
Enjoy your visit. Thank you.
Well, I don't know how the hell she think we got it, unless we thought we swam.
She must have thought we swam.
Silly Islands or something.
There's only one way in and you seriously cannot get past them. They're like hawks.
Yeah, a lot of staff.
Yeah.
Hey, Bert. Hey, Bert. Come on.
Climbing up through the gardens, it takes you higher up to the castle. Obviously can't win the castle, but look at these gardens, they are lovely. With an amazing view out.
The sun is trying to come out
there's
now.
some wood
So,
bunkers down there from the war.
yeah.
Yeah, sun's trying to come out, everybody's stripping the coats off now, it doesn't know what to do. Look how busy it is. It's very steep, it's not good if you...
There was a warning at the entrance that it's not,
it's not
suitable for everyone.
Yeah. It's definitely not pram friendly, it's definitely not wheelchair friendly.
No.
We saw a lady struggling across the causeway with walking sticks and a few for slipping. But look, as you can see, we're getting closer and closer. So we've reached the point of no return now, folks. You can't go any further. So unless you've got the castle ticket, look at that, someone's trying to come out. I'm glad we didn't decide to pay for a ticket to get in the castle. I don't think we'd have enough time to get around it now. It's enormous.
If you're going to do it, you would have to be in early,
Yeah.
like we said. Probably leave yourself a good 3-4 hours,
Yeah,
wouldn't you?
you need to come across on the boat earlier on.
Yeah, fetch your lunch, have a little bit of picnic on the
Yeah.
grounds, and
We're
then
not-
come
we're not-
across on the boat, and as you say, and then walk back later on.
Yeah. So this is the old watchtower, better known as a what, Alan?
It says.
A pillbox.
Pillbox.
So presumably a
Well, the
lookout.
pharmacy, is it? You can go in and get a stock up on your
There's a
pills or
lookout
what?
station, your
Well, I've never
phone.
heard of a pillbox. I've heard of a pillbox. Pillbox? I've never heard that.
Yeah, pillbox.
Pillbox.
What's it say on your map about it? Did you have the map? Give us a map, we haven't looked at it once.
Well, with the cameras going and videos going.
No.
So that's inside the castle.
Right.
It looks quite grand,
It
doesn't
does
it?
look
I
quite
don't know
grand, I
if you
don't know
can,
if you'll be able to see them. I'll try and find some
I think there'll be
stills online of inside.
got a good cannons
Cannons on the
on
roof.
the top there. All on this side.
No. It is beautiful though, and the sky's cleared up a little bit now, so I can see it a bit better. You can see people right at the top in the towers. It is huge, it's massive. This is a cute little chapel. Well, we think it's a chapel.
It looks like it, doesn't it?
A bit of a meander up and see what's up there.
Not going to go as far as that woman there.
Oh yeah, because this must be the entrance to the castle here, so you can't go any further. Yeah.
It was the gardens that we wanted to see because
So the last entry up there to the castle it's 4 o'clock. So
He's not letting any more up now,
No.
even though the National Trust members.
they are National Trust members, and but no, they missed it by 10 minutes. It's 4:10. So that's it.
So I just overheard the lady saying that they're closing at the end of August this year, which is early for them. They don't usually close till the end of September.
What's it for a refurb?
Not that you'd refurb a castle, would you? But so yeah, there's this quaint little chapel here. Oh, looks like we can go in this bit, can we? Ooh.
souvenir.
Oh,
Sorry.
alright. Oh, yeah. We're inside the chapel now.
I call it. Little bonus.
Is it a chapel? I don't think it is.
No.
I mean, this bit looks like it's been.
This will sound.
Is this not on your map?
You can fit one on your outside.
No, I can't fit one on the outside. Right up to the tower. Just trying to find out what it actually is. See, that's closed for restoration, Alan, so there is a refurb going on. Proper job. Yes, it was the dairy. It wasn't a chapel at all, it was the dairy.
Looks like a chapel from outside. Yeah, it's a dairy possibly under the clothes and all these pot lights. Yeah, definitely, yeah. And so like that.
So what's the big tower look like?
I don't know.
It does look like a church tower, doesn't it? And it looks like a chapel from outside. It wasn't there.
What was it, Carol? A dairy. Calls for restoration.
So these houses you can see there, that's where the obviously the ones are residence houses. There's no sign of any others on the islands, so yeah, a couple more in the harbour. We're just going to walk down to the harbour now and have a look round there. But I was thinking yesterday when we look at it from a distance, well, no, they can't have cars on here because how would they get them over? Because the boats obviously won't be big enough to take cars over. It's not like a P&O ferry or anything, is it?
Little motorboats.
Yeah, but we didn't realise then when we couldn't see yesterday from the distance we were looking at it from the width of the causeway. So obviously there is a few cars on the island, and as I said earlier, there was a little tanker coming over, actually some oil or something.
So they can have a Tesco.com.
Well, they probably could. Yeah, they probably could. A nice little trip out for the drivers, wouldn't it? So we've got as far as we can go this way, yeah? Some great views. It is. I mean, I assumed we'd be able to walk around the perimeter of the island, but obviously that isn't possible. So we can't see the castle from the other, from the front maybe, as I would say.
That road there, run down there to the castle. So this is the island's amphibious transport that they use in the winter, because the little ferry boats that they're using now are just obviously can't cope with the big waves. It's no front wheels at the minute, because in the summer it goes in for a full service. So obviously its wheels are missing at the minute, but in winter it takes the children that live on the island, it takes them to school. So it drives them across the causeway into town. It doesn't take them all the way to school, but it gets them out of the village, and then they must have to catch the school bus from there on in. Which is amazing. Imagine going to school on that. You'd be well chuffed. So this one is called the St Michael, and that's it there. And it was, this is the second one they had. The first one they had was the Drake, that they had all the way from the 1950s right through 70s, 80s, 90s, and then they just couldn't get insurance for it anymore, because that's what happens, isn't it? You know, it's ferrying people across the sea, so if it were too old, they couldn't do anything about it. But that's the first one. First ever one,
Yeah.
Alan? First ever one. For 1805. Wow. I can't imagine how many people living on this island.
1970s. Purchased by Lord
Leven.
at the cost of £1,000.
So Lord Leven apparently owned most of this island, and when he died, he left it to the National Trust, and some of his family still help the National Trust run it, and they still live here apparently. Whether they live in the big huge castle or not, I don't know, but they do. So this is St Michael, and that was our lovely Queen getting on the boat in 2013.
2013.
She came across in the amphibious boat to St Michael.
So it went for a bit of a refurb, doesn't it?
It did.
So that's what it looked
Before
like.
she arrived, it went in to have a respray.
To dry dock and penzance.
Penzance, and made it all nice. But it did need some other work doing as well.
It did.
So while it was there,
So we walked down there yesterday,
We did,
didn't we?
yeah, we walked
That's
down
our
there.
little bridge we went over. Looks
It's,
like a swing bridge, doesn't it?
it's also responsible for bringing the Christmas tree and Santa across for
Yeah.
the children and for whoever else comes across in the winter.
It looks like it's had a bit of a paint job.
It
since.
does, but it's now black at the bottom. It's fantastic. Imagine going to school on that, it'd be brilliant. Let's do the spears again now because we're on the harbour walls and it gets really loud and windy. Just keep behind this battery. So there we go, harbour down there. And the houses do look quite nice and quaint, don't
They do.
they? I suppose it's a lovely place to live once we've all gone home.
Once we've all gone on, yeah.
It could be a bit annoying during the day with all them thousands crossing the causeway. Causeway's quieting down a bit now that things are closing down. They'll have to chuck me off. I'm having my money's worth.
I'm even going to got loo before I go.
Alan.
I don't think there's a pub on the island, so we'll not get a beverage.
Well, that there's a restaurant. And where we came in, that's all alcohol and wine. And
What that price of them cream teas were? Afternoon teas?
afternoon tea for two is £40.
60, 30
Oh,
each,
60,
wasn't it?
30 each, yeah.
30 each, so,
I was
yeah.
thinking it was 20 each.
No,
30 each.
It's
Yeah.
60 quid.
So cream tea, yeah. Wow.
So you could easily do over 100 on this island, you know, if you pay for the castle
Yeah.
and the gardens, and then you got cream teas, afternoon teas, a couple of beers.
Which the folk have been doing. But like I said, it's their holiday, isn't it? And if they've got that in their holiday spend, then so be it. Let them have some fun.
I mean, I budget for about 20 quid a day, so we're already over budget. So
You
that's
do
about
not.
£2.
We were under yesterday. We only spent £10 all day yesterday. Brilliant.
Yeah,
And it worked if we wanted to try it. We went in loads of shops, didn't we, yesterday?
we did.
But anyway, the only money we spent were a breakfast in Mackie D's.
Yeah,
It is a lovely harbour. It's gorgeous. You see how the rocks are all...
I can.
It's a bit whiffy around here, all this seaweed, isn't it? Oof. Smells like somebody's had a bad tummy. This is the old gatehouse for the castle. Not the way we go in now as general public, but looks like that was the main road in originally. And I think this just takes us back round to Arbor
I
Island.
think it does. It looks like this is the back of the residence house.
Yeah, this is where they live.
This is where
I said to Alan, you'd be sick of people peering through your windows, wouldn't you? Oh, I wonder what they're like inside. No, it wouldn't be for me. Mind you, if they all work here, I suppose they're all out all day anyway. And if you had a sick day, you'd shut curtains, wouldn't you?
you would.
Or an hangover day.
There an angle over there.
Like they've done.
You have another there.
Like they've done. Can't say I blame them. Yeah, we're all done now. So that's where they come in if they get off the boat, apparently.
Right.
This is where some of these might be heading back to. They might be going back on ferry if they bought a return. Although we haven't seen any running since tide went out, have we?
No.
Slipped on a load of stones then. Nearly went horse over breast.
What's an overbreast?
Same.
Why didn't you say horse over tit then?
Because you're the tit. Yes, so I think we've seen most of it now. Like sort of imagine sat there having your tea and everybody's peeing through the window. Ooh, I wonder what it looks like. What they having for the tea? I wonder how they cook that. So just before we leave the island, this is the steward's house apparently, of which was built in 1815, and it acted as both a residence and an office for the Mount steward. He was the steward at the time, and at the time the population of the village was 300 people, and include three pubs, a school and various activities connected to a thriving harbour.
You don't think it was big enough?
You wouldn't. 300 people, that's how they lived, I suppose.
Yeah.
One up, one down. And this is the grandest building in the harbour area, and one of few that survived from before the great Victorian restorations on the island that started in the 1870s. It's also one of the properties on the mount that continued to belong to the Orbin family, who, as well as restoring the building itself, has created an intimate garden at the back of the steward house. Very, but you can't get to the garden, so I presume somebody lives here, like I said, and you don't want people peering through your windows all day, do you?
And I think that,
And that is it.
that is that from the islands. So
We're going back across now.
Try and get back to the mainland before we go.
I think this van's going to come through. We'll let this van through. I don't think it'll pick this up, but there's a beautiful old sail ship coming into dock in Penzance. It is lovely.
There'll be the pirates then, won't there?
Oh, we've been waiting all day to get that
over, how can you?
Boom.
You don't know we're going to get a ship like that, do we?
There you are. I'll take a still of it, see if we get a bigger picture. Well folks, so that's the end of today's video. We'll hopefully see you tomorrow. I'll see you on the next one.
Thanks for watching, we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.